Welcome back to Auto Vehicle Info, your trusted source for in-depth and exciting automotive content. Today, we're diving into a car that doesn't just sit at the intersection of performance and luxury, it practically owns the entire boulevard. It's the 2026 Aston Martin DB12, and it's not just a continuation of a legendary bloodline, it's a bold new chapter that redefines what a grand tourer should be in the modern era. Asterisk at first glance. The 2026 DB12 carries all the visual drama that you'd expect from an Aston Martin. It's elegant yet aggressive, with sculpted lines that make it look like it's moving even when it's parked. Aston Martin has always been a master of design, and with the DB12, they've pushed that artistry to a new level. The front grille is now wider and more pronounced, a signature look that instantly announces its presence. Sleeker LED matrix headlights flank the bold grille, while the clamshell hood and muscular haunches add both aesthetic appeal and aerodynamic purpose. The DB12 doesn't scream for attention, it commands it with quiet authority and timeless beauty. Asterisk. Under the hood lies a heart that beats with a fierce rhythm, a hand-built 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine sourced from Mercedes-AMG, but heavily reworked by Aston Martin's engineers. It pumps out an astounding 671 horsepower and 590 pounds-ft of torque, making it the most powerful DB car ever made. Power is delivered through an 8-speed ZF automatic transmission mounted at the rear, contributing to a near-perfect 52/50 weight distribution. This mechanical symphony launches the DB12 from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds, with a top speed of 202 miles per hour. Those numbers are not just impressive, they're a declaration that the DB12 isn't just about cruising across continents in comfort. It's about owning every inch of tarmac it touches. Asterisk. But the DB12 isn't just about brute force, it's about delivering that power with precision and poise. It comes equipped with a new generation of adaptive dampers, an electronic rear differential, and an evolved bonded aluminum chassis that's 7% stiffer than the one used in the DB11. The result? Cornering that feels confident, fluid, and engaging. Whether you're tackling a mountain pass or flowing down a coastal highway, the DB12 dances through turns with the grace of a ballerina and the stability of a locomotive. The recalibrated suspension system continuously adapts to road conditions and driving style, offering an almost psychic connection between car and driver. Asterisk. Inside the cabin, Aston Martin has taken a quantum leap forward. The DB12's interior blends craftsmanship with cutting-edge technology in a way that few others can. Gone is the outdated infotainment system from the previous generation. In its place is an all-new in-house developed setup featuring a 10.25-inch central touchscreen and a matching digital instrument cluster. The new interface is fast, intuitive, and finally on par with modern luxury rivals. It supports wireless, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, along with over-the-air updates, so your system stays fresh long after you've left the showroom. Asterisk. The center console is adorned with physical buttons for essential functions, a nod to those who prefer tactile feedback over digital menus. The interior materials are nothing short of exquisite, with full-grain bridge of wear leather, Alcantara inserts, real metal trim, and optional carbon fiber accents. The seats are 16-way power adjustable, heated, and ventilated, offering supreme comfort even on long journeys. Aston Martin offers near limitless customization options, allowing buyers to tailor their DB12 personal tastes through the brand's Q division. Asterisk. Acoustic excellence is another cornerstone of the DB12 experience. A new 15-speaker, 1,170-watt Bowers & Wilkins surround sound system has been specially engineered for this cabin, turning the cockpit into a rolling concert hall. Even the doors are acoustically optimized and the cabin insulation ensures that outside noise is kept to a minimum and less. Of course, you want to hear that glorious V8 engine, and trust us, you will. Asterisk. The 2026 DB12 is also the first Aston Martin GT to feature advanced driver assistance systems as standard. This includes adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, forward collision warning, and a 360-degree camera system. These features make the DB12 as usable in day-to-day life as it is thrilling on a Sunday morning drive. It's a rare duality that very few cars manage to achieve, and Aston Martin seems to have struck that balance with elegance and precision. Asterisk. Now, some purists might raise eyebrows at the absence of a V12 engine. Long considered the soul of Aston Martin's GT lineup, but make no mistake, the DB12 earns its badge not by what it lacks, but by how brilliantly it uses what it has. The V8 is lighter, more responsive, and better suited to today's demands for performance and efficiency. It also allows for more agile handling and improved weight distribution. Besides, the future of the automobile is evolving, and Aston Martin is smartly adapting without compromising on their core identity. Asterisk from a broader perspective, the DB12 represents Aston Martin's strategic move to reinvent itself in the face of fierce competition from Ferrari, Bentley, Porsche, and even newcomers like Lucid. It's more than a car, it's a statement that Aston Martin is not content with nostalgia or resting on the laurels of Bond movie fame. They want to lead, not follow, and the DB12 is the spearhead of that ambition. Asterisk built at Aston Martin's headquarters in Warwickshire. The DB12 signals a new manufacturing era too. It's the first model launched under the brand's ambitious performance, design and technology plan, which aims to modernize the lineup while maintaining the soul of what makes an Aston Martin special. The attention to detail is obsessive, with every element, be it visible or hidden, crafted to the highest standards. This isn't just a car built for driving. It's built to be admired, touched and experienced. Asterisk on the road. The DB12 is a masterclass in composure and raw excitement. Engage Sport Plus mode and the throttle sharpens, the exhaust opens up, and the car responds with an immediacy that rivals full-blown supercars. But switch to GT mode, and the car softens, becomes docile. A graceful cruiser ready to devour hundreds of miles without a hint of fatigue. It's this versatility that elevates the DB12 above many of its peers. Few cars can feel so alive when pushed, and yet so relaxed when you simply want to enjoy the drive. Asterisk price-wise, the DB12 starts at just under $250,000 in the US, with pricing varying depending on options and customization. That places it squarely in the upper echelon of the GT segment, where it competes with the likes of the Ferrari Roma, Bentley Continental GT and Porsche 911 Turbo S. But the DB12 isn't trying to imitate any of them, it's forging its own identity. Built on decades of heritage, a sharp new focus, and a clear message, Aston Martin is back, and better than ever. Asterisk looking ahead. The DB12 also lays the groundwork for future hybrid and electric models. It showcases how the brand can integrate new technologies without losing the essence of what makes an Aston Martin so special. And while this model is petrol-powered, it's a bridge between tradition and innovation. There's no doubt that the next generation of Aston Martins will be electrified. But if the DB12 is anything to go by, the transition will be thrilling, beautiful, and unmistakably British. Asterisk in a world increasingly obsessed with screens, software, and soulless design, the 2026 Aston Martin DB12 reminds us why we fell in love with cars in the first place. It's visceral, emotional, and deeply human in how it connects you to the road. It's a car that isn't just about going fast, it's about making every drive feel like a cinematic experience. Whether you're cruising through the Swiss Alps or pulling up to a black tie gala, the DB12 feels right at home. Asterisk. That's it for today's deep dive into the 2026 Aston Martin DB12. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Auto Vehicle Info, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on the latest and greatest from the world of automobiles. Let us know in the comments what you think about the DB12. Is it the perfect blend of past and future, or do you miss the old school V12 charm? We love hearing from fellow enthusiasts. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Asterisk.